Hey, good evening, folks. Good evening. It's Uncle Jackie. I'm here with Nurse Jackie. We'll be back with y'all in a few seconds. Oh,
You see, talks like his shit don't stink, but he's cool with people. I knew he's fun. She's Uncle Jackie better. Jackie was alright. Uncle Jackie was excellent. Fucking guineas. The Jackie. Uncle Jackie. Line, everybody get the line. Listen the fuck up. It's going down. Pay attention. Alright? Now, niggas a little bit, bitches a little bit, the blocks a little bit, the heart a little bit, bitches a little bit, faces a little bit, boss the wall, I'm the motherfucking general, niggas a little bit, bitches a little bit, the blocks a little bit, the heart a little bit, it's a little bit, it's a little bit, fuck who you are. When I walk through, stop, silence, remain quiet, babies don't cry, thug. Yo, I think it's time we take a fucking time out to hear what Harlem got to say. What, niggas? Harlem on the vibes. You don't want no problem with us, guys.
Practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put $1 million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jewelry jump like Ja Morant. And Kif Tower shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5, the top wives know I'm the fave. And throw them out the loop, I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur. Tim Duncan on the spur. Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words.
Uncle Jackie. What's good, y'all? What's good? Salute, Chris Tom, CeeLo, Miss Brinson. What's going on? Good evening. Hope everybody's having a good day. But basically, I'm not even going to talk what people feel about me. Oh, Uncle Jackie is terrible. He's mean. He's a misogynist. He's a sexist. He's this. He's that. He's the third. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry. I forgot to ever quiet because she'll just sit there and won't say nothing. And I'm here with Nurse Jackie.
Good evening, everybody. How's everyone doing? How are you, Uncle Jackie?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Well, like I was saying, I'm just gonna like the show says, the proof is in the pudding. When men are telling you something, fellas, you're supposed to listen to it. And this is not to be the sexist and be misogynist. No, it's not. It's to let you know it's out there, bro. The one you like might be under the criteria of what's about to be played. So, sit back and enjoy the show. Now, this first clip is from the whatever show. That's my joint. That's my joint right there. But here it goes. Equality.
Women as equal, because I believe that women men are equal. I do think that women should be able to vote.
Are you talking about just in marriage?
Everything. I think that women should be able to vote. I think women should be able to draft.
You think women should have to be drafted?
Vote. Should women be drafted? I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
I think they're equal.
Well, if you want, I don't know.
I thought they were equal.
Wait, you did say.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
You did say that
they should be drafted.
You want them.
You want them drafted? So if you were drafted tomorrow, would you go?
I'd probably leave the country.
Yeah, you wouldn't go. So much for that equality. You would flee.
This is actually what happens even for the volunteer force of women. If they're about to be deployed to a conflict zone, conflict area, frequently they tend to get pregnant, which would preclude them from having to be deployed. So even if you do get drafted, or even if you're a volunteer, a lot of these women tend to, I'll just get knocked up.
Why are you?
I mean, maybe that's not the truth. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lying, equality. Hey, they want that though. Here's another clip from whatever you guys seen this one.
So if I am a hot 25-year-old woman and this 40-year-old man wants me to have his kids, don't you think that he should be providing for us?
Does that mean taking you to the Bahamas and giving you $10,000, or?
I never said give $10,000.
Is that $10,000 a month for you to go zip lining and hang gliding? That's providing for you and the kids?
No. It's at that dinosaur age. You should be doing more than if I'm gonna go have kids with somebody my age. That's just my take.
Do you think that a man who is in his 40s, who by your own admission is going to have more resources than a man at 25, don't you think he'd be better to provide for your children?
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Well, then he is doing more.
No, I'm just asking you.
He's just not doing more for you.
He's doing more for the offspring, just not for you.
So,
you don't get the pearls, you don't get the big diamond. The kids get the better school, the kids get the better education, kids get the better life.
It sounds like a sad life.
I will just.
It sounds like a sad life.
So,
Kids come first. What do you think of these first two clips, Nurse Jackie? Oh, you're having technical difficulty. I can see you're trying to talk, but no one hears you. Okay, we lost Nurse Jackie. Oh my goodness. I'm joking. But women say they want equality. They don't want equality. No woman wants to be strapped with a M16 in their arms, going through jungles, foraging for fruits and stuff and foraging for food. I mean, no woman wants to do that. That's why she's sitting there, oh yeah, equality, but I'd probably go to another country. Like, I'm not supposed to be saying anything.
Uncle Jackie, can you hear me?
For me and protects me and the kids. And yeah, I mean, this is how it works. Now, if you don't want that and you want this egalitarian stuff where we're equal partners, then you got to pay for your own.
Quiet, yes.
And you got to do your own work and take care of all your own stuff. And don't expect the man to go answer the bump in the night, because you're strong. You're equal, right? If you're equal, you can go take care of that. You can go deal with the man that breaks in the middle of the night. You can change the tire in the rain. If the basement floods and there's sewage backing up into it, I guess you can go deal with that, right? So you just have to choose. Don't do you're like, we're equal partners, except for when there's any dangerous, difficult. That's all his job. I just sit here and grace him with my glorious presence. That's entitlement. It's terrible behavior. It's ruining society. And then on top of it, you feel no obligation to produce future generations. You want him to just let his lineage.
Hey, how you doing, Denise? But but it's me. It's me who's doing, it's me who feels this kind of way. It's me. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. And I like when, women make, get the point across for us, because it's better when they do it. Because then, when you can tell that they're telling the truth, because, women are emotional and you can see they're in their bag. And it feels good. Thanks. Appreciate you ladies who feel this way. Salute to you.
Yeah,
Unsung heroes.
We tend to not take responsibility for ourselves.
That is a fact. That's a fact. That's the whole point of everything. No accountability. But yeah, this one I'm gonna save that one. I want it for last. But this woman, how you sit there in somebody's face or somebody's podcast and tell them that you're a 10 and this, that, and the third, and but you need surgery. That's weird.
Yes. Lipo in the belly.
And I'm getting a small implant put.
Well, in addition to my other question, how can you possibly be a 10 if you need to get these cosmetics?
No one said I needed them. It's just
Well, you're like getting them regardless.
Well, I am in the adult industry, and I probably would make more money if I was like a lot of. That's a kind of a big thing, and I'm.
So what will you be? But these procedures are going to improve your looks.
Yes.
So then, what number will you be after the procedures?
I will always consider myself a 10. I do what I want with the way I look.
But how can, if it's increasing your physical attractiveness?
You can think I'm not a 10. I don't care. Listen, I don't care, and I really don't care what you think about, but I think it's so crazy to get on a podcast and debate how a woman looks.
Well, I'll tell you why it's important.
You alright? Well, it's kind of like stressful. You're putting me on a podcast to debate how I look, and I've already said I don't care.
No. We talked about like
Can you just stop talking? It's a little bit stressful.
Or what?
And I'm not gonna lie.
Don't tell me.
Like, can you give her some?
You're getting life.
She couldn't answer that question. That makes no sense.
Right. And y'all go to y'all bag. I don't even mean to say y'all, but then these women go to their bag and they start crying for the sympathy. Oh, I just don't understand how you bring people on your podcast. That's the whole point of you going on the podcast. To share your views. Then when you find out your views are stupid, then you want to cry. You want to go on the emotional bag. But why? You sat there and said you're a 10. If you're a 10, that means you're perfect. There is nothing you need to do to enhance yourself. It's not needed. So, I mean, did the guy have a valid point? Like, if you're already a 10, then his name is Brian, I believe. If you're already a 10, then what are you doing? You got something to add, Nurse Jackie?
I just feel like she really couldn't answer the question, and she was trying to deflect from trying to explain how can you be more of a 10 if you're trying to get procedure. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. Now this last one, this one is this is Mount Rushmore status right here. Like, check this one out.
Of you, and forgive me if I'm incorrect, and this is not you, but I think it is, with all over your face, and you say that moment you realize you're not mentally ill, but just in another toxic relationship.
I just like to play with things. It was a shot to the face. I love facials. It's my jam.
Yeah, so you had
on your Instagram.
So you have man all over your face, and you say that.
It was my husband at the time.
And you say the moment you realize you're not mentally ill, but in another toxic relationship. Wouldn't that mean that you were trying to seek toxic relationships? Because you look rather happy and satisfied in this photo, I must admit.
Well, this was good. Doesn't mean the relationship was healthy. He was a covert narcissist.
So you only realized it after he all over your face?
Yeah, unfortunately, some of these guys are real sneaky.
Why is there?
Yeah, but I'm a lot of things, but I am not a liar. I am a lot of things, but I am not a liar.
Yeah, she sounds more toxic.
That sounds crazy. That sounds, you're on Instagram with the oh my goodness, with cream of some young guy on your face. And then you're relishing in that fact on a podcast. And that whatever podcast, this podcast, I already know it's nothing. That whatever podcast touches millions of people. People donate. You look at the comments are donations. So to go on there with that big of a platform that they have over there and say that and try to pretend like it doesn't bother you, that's just beyond me. That's just beyond me. I'm not gonna say anything. This next
Hey,
clip
that
is
could
just
be
one of my
sign of
favorite.
mental.
Huh?
I was just gonna say that could be sign of mental illness right there.
Hey,
I mean, she called him narcissist, but she could be delusional, perhaps. I mean, that's not normal.
oh, nothing today these women do or is normal at all. That's the whole point. That's why podcasters are making millions of dollars off of these women's stupid. Excuse me, my fault. Their strength. My fault. I'm sorry. Their strength and independence. Speaking of strength and independence,
A million years teach my girls that they have to grow up to be reliant on a man, as you can well imagine. I would never teach my son that he should be attracted.
But Tracy, you're the same one. You're the same one who brags that she's so strong and so tough and doesn't need a man's money. Yet you're taking alimony.
I have 3 children. Okay, Mark. Mark. You know what?
So, but you don't need a man's money.
All right, but that's it. I would never.
did he say anything wrong?
No, that was playing it to the point, and they got and she really got offended.
I have 3 children. Then that would be child support. But you're taking alimony. Alimony is for the spouse. I, so it's like you sitting there, oh, I'm tough. I'm just that and the third. And you're on TV. It look like she's some sort of businesswoman. Don't know who she is. But if she's up there with them, she's making some sort of 6 figures. And you're still taking alimony. Even if she don't, I don't care. That was funny. We're gonna move along. I'm sorry. We're gonna move on to my man K Sam. Cause in a minute I'm about to get up out of here because I gotta go to that plantation. I'll probably do part 2 tomorrow.
You don't get higher than your baby daddy.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning if your baby daddy is right here, ranked right here, that means this is your level. The best you could get was a man to make a baby with this right here. So you don't get to make a baby with a man here and then go up here for a man to provide for him. You don't get no higher than your baby daddy. Because the only thing that's happened is you're older. So you keep saying, how do you go forward? Or you don't.
Oh, okay, so I'm just supposed to stay single for the rest of my life.
No, you should have married the man you had a baby with.
Ugh. It doesn't always work that way.
Okay, I don't understand why men are trying to understand why would you have a baby and then say, when somebody says you should have married before you had a child.
Because I'm not gonna go get an abortion every time someone's getting pregnant, and the fact that God
no, God didn't do shit. Don't put that on my God, your recklessness. There are 33 forms of birth control, plus the morning after pill.
Oh, that'll always work, trust me.
Well, you know what does work? Abstinence.
And I've been doing that.
Well, but the problem is, man, you're a woman that says you have issues trusting people. You got 2 kids by 2 different men. One dude that neither one you speak highly of, and then you think you should be able to go out to the market and get a man that out. You don't get.
But it's me. It's me. I'm glad. I'm just posting. It's me though.
For 6 or 7 years.
I just like how
If you
she
let
said,
me explain it to you, I'll try. You're a woman that was with a man for 6 or 7 years, and you gave him the highest honor a woman can give any man on the planet. You gave him children. You gave him not only 1, you gave him 2. And yet you did not require him to even bestow the title of a wife upon you. So you go back out into the market, older, with 2 children, you expect someone in that market to accept you older and bestow the title of wife upon you? That's how men look at it. Right, wrong, or indifferent. And then being in LA, one of the most competitive markets for women in the world. Competition is stiff out there.
Excuse me, but it's me though. It's me. And how you sit there, you having children by men that disgust you,
For 6 or
Right.
7 years.
right?
I was just kind of
Right?
weirded out how she was like, ugh, when he said he should have, she should have married her baby daddy.
Right.
Like
And she said,
you
"Ew."
picked, yeah, like you picked them, you know, you slept with them, and you know, you produced a baby in the process. So it's like you got what you chose.
Right. You picked that. That's what you picked, love. That's what you picked. That is what you picked. And then now it's like, what? Ew. For real? He was good enough to shit, he was good enough to skeet you, but he ain't good enough to be with you. But it's me. It's definitely me. That is crazy. Now here's a hater. You could tell she just don't even know what she talking about. She ain't watch no show.
Because as I listen at your content and your conversation, to me, and I'm not being judgmental, but what I notice is that most of the ladies that you talk to are younger women. And usually if your words when you're speaking to someone, it should be to inspire, educate, and uplift. But to me, just listening to
What's
what
your
you were saying, do you have women issues? Because it seems like you do. Do you have women issues? That is the question.
Do I have women issues?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
see, this how
like
this how we're gonna do this. I'm being polite. I'm trying to let you speak, but if you got a point, if you got a point.
So you asked me, did I have a question? That was my question.
Yeah. Do I have women issues? No.
You don't?
No, and that goes. And how long have you been watching my content?
Long enough.
No, apparently not.
I mean, because I'm watching what you.
No,
what
man,
you
no,
have
apparently
posted.
not, because I have over.
Because you.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I
what we
apologize.
do.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I don't know you. Okay. And what I'm trying to let you understand is I have over 800 videos. And if you've watched a handful, what you've already come in and shown me is you've not watched my content thoroughly, and definitely not in good faith.
Yes, because the man women don't know that man will he gets on men too. I've listened to him chew men up alive. And I've watched him praise women. I've watched a lot of that man's stuff because it's just fun to watch how he shuts these women down.
Okay, I've never seen him. I've never seen him talk to men.
You just started watching, and of course, rest in peace. He's passed away now, but yeah, he will talk to men, and he will put his foot in their ass because they're going to acting stupid too. All right, here's a clip from No Fugazi because we're about to get up out of here, and hopefully we'll be back for part 2.
Does body count matter?
For a woman, to me personally, I'm not gonna judge a woman by her body count.
Question for you. If you had a daughter, would you prefer your daughter to have a body count of 1 or a body count of 100?
I do have a daughter.
So would you want 100 penises in and outside your daughter?
Well,
or just one?
No, I wouldn't, but I also...
Okay, so the reason why you wouldn't, that means body count matters.
Gotcha, bitch!
Huh? How do you feel about that one?
That was actually pretty smooth. But hey, that's true.
And that's how these podcasters get you. They use your own logic against you, and then you just sitting there looking stupid and angry. Like, wow, how did he do that? How did he do that?
Yeah, but they still act all offended, and like you just hurt their feelings.
Yeah, that's the Jedi mind trick. We don't pay attention to the Jedi mind trick. We don't care. about the Jedi mind trick. Be mad. We don't care. But before we go, I'm a Kendra G. That's one of between her and Love Dorsey. I love both of them. Here's a woman on Kendra G.
How tall you want him to be?
I like 6'3" and up. So if I'm making 200,000 and you're making 50,000, that's problematic. So I don't want to be the primary breadwinner.
What is your minimum that you would consider?
The minimum would probably be about 100, and that's half of my salary.
When you find this man that's so rare, he's not even gonna see you.
That woman look every bit of 300 pounds. You make 200, and the point of that one is to point out greed. You already make 200,000. You should be looking to chill out right now. So if you got a dude that's actually interested in you, you shouldn't be turning your nose up. You shouldn't be turning your nose up. But that's all we got for now, because we got to get to our plantations. It's been fun. We glad appreciate everybody who tuned in. Olo, Lila, El Shurin, T, Fakwa, Denise, CeeLo, Chris, Tom, Miss Brenton, of course. So hopefully I see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be well.
All right. Good night.
Talks like his shit don't stink, but he's cool with people. I knew he's fine. She's Uncle Jacky better. Jacky was alright. Uncle Jacky was excellent. Fucking guineas. Uncle Jacky. Uncle Jacky. Line, everybody get the line. Listen the fuck up. It's going down. Pay attention. Alright? Bitches in the wind, bitches in the wind, the flights in the wind, the flight in the wind, bitches in the wind, bitches in the wind, fuck you all, I'm the motherfucking general, bitches in the wind, bitches in the wind, the flights in the wind, the flights in the wind, bitches in the wind, bitches in the wind, fuck who you are. When I walk through, everything stops, silence, remain quiet, things don't fry, thug. Yo. Practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put $1 million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jewelry jump like John Moran. And Kif Tower shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5 and top wives, no I'm the fade. And throw them out the loop, I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur, Tim Duncan on the spurs, Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words.
Uncle Jacky. Y'all be good, Joe.